Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode from Hermitcraft. On the Hermitcraft server. This is season 6. Messing up in the intro already. Guys, last time we worked out these massive ice pylons, and by the looks of the comments, you guys really love them. There was quite a few comments saying, what do you mean massive, Iskall? They ain't massive. I think they're pretty big though. Should I have named the episode Massive Ice or Pretty Big Ice Crystals? That would have been funny. To me, I'm not a man that usually builds large structures. I usually go for the smaller detail. To me, these are pretty large. But more importantly, you guys seem to love them. So thank you guys so much for that. We were and we are still struggling with what to do with them though. Do we go the full StarCraft 2 sort of pylon look? Or do we do something different? And since the last episode, there has been so many suggestions sent to me on Twitter for what I can do, and so many amazing styles and stuff that it doesn't really make me any more sure of what I want to do with them. I tried to add another one here just so I could get the full feeling of what a StarCraft 2 pylon would look like, and I do think this looks really cool. I gotta say, I do think this looks really cool. The yellow is perfect with the blue. I think the color... So, I mean, pylons have been built before in Minecraft. You can Google pylons. Or StarCraft 2 pylon or StarCraft pylon Minecraft. And people have built pylons before. But I feel like with this new ice color, we are the only... Or this is the only one I've seen that really captures the color. Is what I'm feeling. But that being said, there was a lot of good suggestions in terms of changing the colors and stuff as well. So long story short, I'm still not really sure what to do with the pylons. What I am sure of though is that I am completely out of food. So today, to start off this episode, I want to head into town because you guys have been telling me that Impulse has finally opened his gold shop. So Impulse made a new gold farm this season, something that I made last season, and I still want to make one this season. I want to make a turtle-powered gold farm. It may actually be something I want to do on a live stream. But since Impulse has already made it, I'm fine with buying some gold. Because, as you guys know, we made that massive carrot farm. So we have so many carrots, and golden carrots are just so good. So I'm kind of curious. I haven't actually looked into this at all. I'm kind of curious to see what prices he's charging for gold. And then we're gonna do more base building today. I have a massive project in mind to continue to work on the new overground base that we are building for the ice biome. Look at this design. Look at him bragging with the gold. I approve. I like it. Welcome to the Golden Eye. Is he saying welcome to Iskall? Okay, he has no gold. Oh, come on. 16 gold blocks for 1 diamond. That's a fair price, I feel. But he has no gold. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? I was super excited about this. Since I have absolutely no food and there's no what is this? We gotta check that out as well. Since I have absolutely no food and this is a peculiar looking house. Come on now, people. I wasn't the only one this time. Anyway, as I was saying, since there was no gold being sold there, I think I have to resort to this shop? This is Rendog's chicken shop. Yeah. 1 diamond per stack. Okay. I'm not, like, chicken is not really great food, but it's better than having no food. Okay, so back at our base with some food in our hotbar, we can finally start on today's episode. I want to, in order to get more sense out of these pylons, and in order to get my vision fully visualized, I think I'm going to agree with the comments that were saying that the centerpiece that is essentially going to be our overground base build is a little bit messy. And this is kind of a scary decision, something that could backfire on us. And if it does, that's going to be terrible. But I think I want to take everything within the vicinity of the pylons down. It's going to be a massive dig, in fact, and flatten it. And like I said, that may be a really bad idea. And as I'm saying it, I'm not sure if I should. You see, the point is, or the idea that I had last episode that I still sort of have, is to use this centerpiece as our base. But I feel as if now that we have these pylons, now that we have these structures, these geometrically... Oh, wow, that looks really cool at night, actually. I want to talk about that in a second, about lighting as well, because there was a lot of comments saying saying similar stuff about the lighting. But anyway, I feel like this centerpiece is just too messy for the base to like thrive out of. So taking it down and rebuilding it in a structured way may actually turn out to be the best idea. Now that looks extremely cool during night. I do really like the yellow more than I did last episode. I was like, when I quit last episode, when I finished last episode, I was almost sure that I was going to take the yellow down. But you guys have been suggesting to put lighting inside the pylons, and I've actually measured it out. I've done it in a creative test world. Unfortunately, the very centerpiece is 3 blocks away from the ice. So that means, or 4 blocks away exactly, which means that the light source would melt the outer ice, which kind of sucks. I tested it and I was a little bit sad about it. But good news as well is that even with the light source inside the pylons, it doesn't light it up enough. You would need more light sources. So it didn't really look great anyway. Whereas this actually looks really cool. You see that circle underneath that it forms? I really like that. I really, really like that. I think I'm going to tear this mountain down. Which, yeah, it's like a... I don't know. It may be terrible. It may be terrible. And just like that, I have successfully used up a full pickaxe worth. Wow, this project of tearing everything down is seriously gonna take a lot of time. 1 pickaxe and I haven't even taken down 1 part of this place yet. I mean, it's shaved down, but... Already I'm starting to regret my decision. That's incredible. That's incredible. The good news though is that I don't think I'll be buying any packed ice anytime soon. This is quite ridiculous. We're gonna have so much ice resources. Anyway, we need to head over to the ocean farm, which has had an upgrade. Wow, I just lost my voice there. I think Cubfan has done some stuff here. A very nice entrance has been added, which was very much needed. I think I also saw a tweet or maybe a message on Discord that he's extended the spawning area, which is great because then it's going to be even quicker. There's also some Vex stuff here. I know the NHL, we talked about that, and apparently super mega ultra deluxe VIP room, members only. Okay. Excuse me? I need to be a member? What? I'm not gonna pay 10 diamonds to visit part of my own Guardian farm? But yeah, long story short, what I think he's done... This is bugged out. Oh wow, the lag though, what is going on? I got 11 FPS! What? What is this? Can I even do this? Oh my goodness, it's lagging so much. Cubfam, what have you done? Alright, let's take a look at what he's done. And I'm also curious to see if I have got a VIP pass, maybe in my base. Because I haven't actually been down there in a while. But, oh yeah, okay, he's taken out... he's taken out the entire... the entire temple at this point in time. And he's extended... Wow, when did he do this? And how did I not... Like, what? I mean, good job, Cub. This farm is just ridiculous at this point. I wonder how many times he died from that. Alright, so the first mountain is now completely taken down. And one of my concerns before I did this was the fact that we of course have ice underneath. You can see like the stuff down in the water, and that may look a little bit weird, but I honestly think we can work around that. It ain't too bad so far. Ain't too bad. It looks kind of funny as well on the ground. It reminds me of like if you're out in the forest every now and again and you like, I don't know why you would be out in the forest every now and again, but even though, you know what I mean, when you were a kid or when you were younger, or maybe you are younger, you'd lift a rock and underneath is like a different color because the ground hasn't had the exposure to sunlight or whatever. It kind of reminds me of that. I really feel like an archaeologist doing this as I dig out our starting base. Which, by the way, terrible starting base. Terrible starting base. No shape to it, no structure, just a giant mess. But it served its purpose though for the first 2 episodes. But anyway, I'm on pickaxe repair number 4, and yeah, I mean, it is a very interesting project. And I think I'm actually starting to lean towards that this was a good idea. In my head, I'm kind of seeing some people going, what is he doing? Destroying Minecraft terrain? This is not usually my style, but yeah, we don't have too much left. I think 2 more pickaxe repairs maybe. And I'm kind of curious. I'm sitting here. I've lowered my volume in Minecraft, which I rarely ever do, but this is like, I think this has taken me around 2 hours so far. And I'm sitting here interested and curious about what you guys are doing. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys are doing when you're digging out massive things in Minecraft. Maybe you're watching this video right now and you're digging out something on the other screen. On my Patreon servers, we have my gold server, my old school vanilla Minecraft server. And we have a guy called Rum-Soaked Chicken, who is the master at digging holes. The size of the stuff that he does is incredible. So I wonder what he does when he, maybe that's when he watches my videos. But I'm kind of curious because everybody who plays this game has had like a big dig at some point. So do let me know down below in the comments. It will be interesting to read, to see what your guys are up to when you do your big digs. And I guess I should share, I'm currently watching a Magic the Gathering video playback with my favorite card game. Hashtag not a nerd, but you know, that's what I'm doing whilst digging this out. Well, the dig is complete, ladies and gentlemen, and I gotta say, it is looking pretty sweet. It's looking pretty cool. I really do like the crystals now. I mean, I like them more as crystals maybe than pylons at this stage. It's really nice to be able to see them. It's really nice to get that sort of feeling from them. And I guess I should probably mark out the center point here at some point. But yeah, the one thing though is that it looks a little bit like, here, let's take a fly so we can see this from a better angle. If I can fly, come on Elytra, you can do it. Yep. It looks a little bit like when you've cleaned your room and you haven't really cleaned it. You've just put everything in drawers and papers are sticking out of drawers and it's just a giant mess. So I think it's going to look a little bit messy on the floor for a while until I figure out exactly what I want to do. But I definitely need to clean up my starter base at this point. I think it's probably a good decision to remove this starter base. And like, I dug this out on purpose like this so that I could, because I felt like an archaeologist. I just think it's fun to dig something out like that. So this is the last thing. And oh, I didn't think it was that tall. The last thing has come down. Wow, you can dig snow super quick downwards. I didn't know that. And there we go. I have successfully, I mean, okay, so there are a few of these holes still, but whatever. I've successfully cleaned out our starter base, and there was a lot of stuff down here. There was a lot of stuff, a lot of chests, a lot of spruce wood and stuff that I didn't want there anymore. It's very interesting in this game. Here, I'll show you some chests, There was also my AFK fish farm, which I kind of just hid away for now because there's too much garbage in the chests to go through. But it's kind of interesting when you play Minecraft how much the colors of any build affects what you're doing. Like the fact that there was spruce there with this icy place just made it feel really terribly messy. And then now when that's gone, I mean, it's still kind of messy, but yeah, it feels a lot better, doesn't it? So that's kind of interesting. Same with this blue ice. If I just get rid of the surface blue ice here, that's gonna do a lot of difference. So a lot of people, if we turn back to the crystals, a lot of people actually talked about blue ice being part of these. And I kind of like that idea. I would like, now that I have a little bit of it, remember, without a substantial ice farm, blue ice is actually super expensive. It takes 81 regular ice blocks to create 1 blue ice. Is that correct, Matt? I think it is. And it's also not an insta-mine thing, so it's not like I can find another glacier place and super quickly collect it. And if you look at this, we took down the entire thing here, and I got 54 out of it, so yeah. But let's head up into this pylon, because we have to kind of take the decision what we're gonna do with these pylons. That gotta be the next thing. If I want to finish these yellow rings, or if I want to do something different. Like I said earlier, or I think I said earlier, there was so many good suggestions from you guys. But yeah, I did try and have a light source right here, like I said, but that means that this ice block will melt and all of the others on the other side would melt. So that doesn't work, and that would be the only possible spot in case we want to keep this ice on the outside. But what would happen if we would go something like, I don't know, just for test, we would go something like this, and not specifically there. I just want to see the color difference, if any, behind the regular ice. Oh, it's very, very subtle, isn't it? It's barely visible. It's not visible at all. Is it even visible? Can you guys tell? I mean, I think I can tell, but only because I know that it's there. That's so interesting. I feel like what I want to do in order to decide with these pylons, it is very tough in survival Minecraft to build like pillaring up and down. So we're going to head into my creative test world, and I want to try a few different designs and see if we can come up with what sort of ring around them, if any, we want to have. So after a lot of sketching in my creative world, a lot of different designs, including going with like a stone silver design, which I gotta say, I think this looks pretty good. I don't know, I think that looks pretty good, a little bit messy. I think this design may be the winner. But I do wanna show you guys another one that I came up with here that I actually think, against all odds, looks really good, and that is this red sandstone. I think the orange and the blue is just so good together. And to be honest, I like this design of using the white glass and the ring around it. And I gotta say a thank you to Stress Monster, who actually saw some screenshots and helped me out throughout this process. There's actually been a few hours of me just testing different designs. I gotta say this orange is probably the coolest looking, but the problem is, if we go with it, we have to sort of commit that our entire overground base is gonna be orange tinted, which I don't know if I like, because then everything else that we do will sort of have something to do with the orange sandstone. So whilst I'm super indecisive still, I think what I'll do is probably go with this design. And I may log on tomorrow and hate it. But yeah, I really like the yellow, but I also see the problems with it. If there would be a yellow slab so we could make it more lightweight, that would be fantastic. But the closest we can get is sandstone, and I tried sandstone as well. I really don't like the side of the sandstone. This specifically, the upper side of the slab. I just think that crap. Now this is almost the best one. The good thing with the sandstone is that it actually retains the pylon feel, where the orange and the white doesn't. The orange and the white turns into something else. Oh, man. Okay, we're back on the Hermitcraft server, and sometimes in life, the worst thing you can do, or the worst decision you can take, is take no decision at all. So with that in mind, and still not convinced, I'm actually going to go with the sandstone one. But I am very interested in hearing your guys' opinions of the ones you just saw, which is your favorite. And maybe we will change this. This may not be permanent. But I'm gonna be a responsible person and take a decision for my freaking pylons. And I'm gonna get something up. And where is my blue ice? Because that is kind of essential to this. And I just realized I also need some light blue stained glass. But, oh, it's in here. Okay, good. Blue ice. Nice. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. And we'll see what happens. And here is the result of my sandstone pylon. That is looking pretty good, I think. I still don't know which one I like more. Okay. So one thing though that I made different from when I sketched this out a minute ago, your time, is that I went with the blue glass instead, or well, I went with a white glass, and then I accidentally placed a blue glass, and the blue glass, like dark blue glass, is so much better, is it not? I think that looks absolutely amazing. I really like it, the blue. Oh my goodness! What is... So it's only me online, and... it just turned night. It's insanity. There are so many mobs down there. Holy crap. Okay, so I decided to make one change, lo and behold, to the design of the sandstone, and that is to switch out the white glass for dark blue glass. And oh my, the difference it makes. And I thought it's perfect that it's nighttime, because I wanted to see these with the light sources put in place. Now we may use something else than end rods, but I want to try end rods. Oh wow, that's looking pretty epic. That is looking pretty epic. I won't be able to stand and look at it for very long because of these mobs. But yeah, that is looking great. I really like that. Thank you, Skeleton, for destroying my beautiful... Did he really... Oh my... No. The one place where I had something of value. He just blew up my ice chests. That's not even my ice chest down there. That's actually the starter base that he just blew up. I don't like that that in Minecraft that skeletons blows up creepers. But yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. I love it. Did I mess up though? Is that not the right height there? Or is that just a... Please, is that the right height? I can't freaking tell. Feels like this is one too tall. One too high up. It's one too high up! No! No! Sorry. It's the whole thing needs to move down one. AKA the whole ring needs to be taken down. And rebuilt. Hopefully, if I didn't make any more facepalm derps, I think I've done it. I just lowered this ring, redid it, and I've done all the other rings. I got rid of the yellow. And yeah, that is looking absolutely fantastic. Wow. It turned out so much better than I thought when I started building with sandstone. That is looking great. I really like it. Look at that in nighttime. Hold on, let's take a swing. Yeah, oh my goodness, and hopefully all the measurements and stuff is correct. It looks a little bit weird from the side of these pylons. With the shape they have, it looks like they have giant ears. But I think that turned out really good, dudes. I'm so happy with this. We've cleared the entire mountain. One more look here. We've cleared the entire mountain, and all the pylons have got a design. And now it feels like we have a really good sort of canvas, I suppose, to build our overground base here. Wow, just look at that during nighttime. Look at the little circles they form underneath. For some reason I really like that as well. And look at all the mobs. I mean, Brian is on, but still, that's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. I've actually spent my entire day, it's been 11 hours doing this, and mostly because I've been indecisive. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode as much as I have been enjoying playing on here. And if you do have suggestions and ideas, do let me know. I do have a solid plan for what I want to do in the center, by the way. A lot of people were asking me, what are you going to do around the pylons? Now that we removed this, it's just more clear to me what we're going to do in the center. But for now, that's going to do it for today. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.